I'm back again with another video. This time it's a comparison between two bigs. Yeah, two bigs. One of them is unscaled, the other one is supposed to be a 1/5 scale. But you can obviously see they're pretty much the same size. Although, yeah. This one on the left is X-Maxx. Yay! Traxxas X-Maxx. I don't have that truck since literally the day it's been released. And yeah, it's like a 6XX X-Maxx that well, it has no original 6S parts on it at all. So, literally none. I pretty much didn't trash that truck enough to... So now that it obviously has all 8S parts on it, and then some. So it's not stock, thankfully. The 6S truck is some... Yeah, I can't even say what it is. I don't even know what it is anymore, since it's long gone. But to contend with it is this whole X-Maxx killer thing. The R5 on the right. It's junk. I'll put it like that. Out the box, the thing is junk. It'll fall apart on you. So, yeah. If you don't know how to work on a RC, do not buy it. I mean, yeah, right now it's $500 and you can get it on eBay for $500. X-Maxx is still $8.99 and it's going to be $8.99 for the foreseeable future. Both have a ton of upgrades and both really don't need it. I mean, I've been through the motions with both trucks. I done had this for like 5 years or so, and I done had the R5 for 5 months. Yeah, 5 months. I'm comparing two trucks, one that I done had for 5 years with another one that I had for 5 months. Now, yeah, this might end up being a long-winded video because I do plan on running both of these trucks. Oh boy. Yeah. That is not a stock R5. Your stock R5 is on the ground playing like it's a buggy with monster truck wheels. So I did a few things to this truck to make it like that, so. As for the X-Maxx, yeah, not stock either. Nice body, that's been all wrecked. I didn't have the body for I don't know how long. And yeah, they both have Duratrack hatchets on it. So I really am trying to compare these things stock to stock, because they do have almost equal performance as what they are. As for under the hood, yeah, let's get to that because there's something going on with both of these things. Oh, I forgot. Can't do that with the X-Maxx. If that clipless system actually worked and didn't have the body flying off all the time, I would love it. I hate body clips. Yeah, that's the last time I'm gonna say that. So, first thing first, X-Maxx. Yeah, it has the Creighton 8S firmware system in it because the stock system is long gone. I have no idea what happened to it. It probably burnt up and went to hell somewhere. That's your stock system on the X-Maxx is pretty much a starter 8S system, if you want to call it anything. Like my first 8S. Yeah, when that goes to crap on you, you might as well just put something in it that might last a little bit longer than that. Because it can last a day or it can last a year. But yeah, eventually it's gonna smoke. So yeah, this X-Maxx is mostly stock. I mean, it's probably 95% stock except for the ESC and the wheels and the motor mount. because yeah, you can't get a regular $49.95 can in there with the stock motor mount. Yeah, so yeah. Oh yeah, it does have the safety pinion in it too, you know, since it fit easily. Yeah, so let's see, and the spur is what? Oh yeah, it's a 52 hot racing spur. Yeah, because the stock spur on the thing is just some centered garbage. Yeah, centered powdered metal garbage. The pinion is too on the X-Maxx, and so is the differentials. It all works. Yeah, the powdered pressed heated metal, yeah, it all works because it's all the same. It's all the same material. Now when you start to upgrade it, that's the reason why it's not upgraded. When you start to upgrade this truck, that's when you're just screwing yourself. I mean, you can upgrade it if you want to. I mean, I did, but yeah, I had it for 5 years. Of course I upgraded it, and I didn't figure out that a lot of those upgrades will destroy the truck. So yeah, it's back to stock, except for those parts that I said before. Yeah, I obviously didn't put my own what that is, the sway bar. I put my own sway bars on it, which came from low C of all things, like what was it, that, like a 5B or something. Yeah, I think that's the sway bars from a 5B, and I just made them fit. This thing, yeah, it doesn't come with sway bars, but you can put the sway bars. Well, I better go on and get to this thing. I already made a video about the simple, if you want to call it that, simple upgrades that I did with it. But first things first is that you take the whole truck apart and you Loctite it. All the CVDs, all of them have those separator pins for the heads that have to be Loctited, or else they'll fall apart too. CVDs, dryer shafts, all of that. Loctite everything. Anything that goes into metal, Loctite it. Loctite it. Loctite it. Loctite it. Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, first things first. You see skid plates. Yeah, Mr. GoPro is trying to get hot on me. I love these GoPros, but they are little fireballs. Okay, hold it like that. That'll work. Okay, skid plates. Yeah, front and rear. 1/4-inch HDPE, perfect skid plates. I'm starting to use that material on a lot of my cars since they don't have skid plates that are worth anything. And skid plates mean that bumpers stay intact. Bumpers can take some hits, take some absorption, you know. Not wreck car. Wreck car bad. If bumper caves in on you, your car is done. Especially if you lawn dart it. Yeah, this thing can take some lawn darts. That's why it's probably just as tough as the X-Maxx right now. And yet, when it came out the box, it was falling apart. So yeah, front and rear skid plates, 1/4-inch HDPE. If you want to know what that means, that's high density polyethylene. Yeah. Let's see, as for the wheelie bar, it's a skateboard truck. Oh boy. I don't really got too much to say about this thing, except that, yeah, if you know your trucks, this is the absolute best deal in RC right now. Absolute. There's nothing better. You know how to work on them, you know what they need. If you know something about RC and can figure out the rest even, this is still the best deal in RC. So yeah, I mean, right now I got damn near nothing in this car. I mean, other than the few upgrades that I put on it, the links, and the extensions for the diff brackets or whatever you want to call those things. Yeah, a set of those was like 18 bucks, and they're needed if you're gonna jump the car, because the normal plastic ones, they'll break on you in a second. The one upgrade that I really want to get for this thing that I can't find anywhere is the steering post. Yeah, the steering post. I mean, yeah, they're plastic and they will just go to town on you completely. Yeah, the plastic one is, I done made it work for now, but if I can get the metal one, I'll get it in a second. But yeah, I replaced the links and the hubs. Yeah, it pretty much doesn't really need anything else. One thing that this car features, if you can see it up in there, it's like 2-inch hub extensions. Because this is a Rampage, and Rampages were mainly buggies. Now the MT is also a buggy, but they use the regular hubs on it, so the regular hexes. Yeah, it's kind of not as wide as it needs to be. So, but that's another thing with this. Since it has those 2-inch extensions on it, the steering is a little wonky. So let's see what I put in there, if you can see it. Yeah, it's a Primal RC 5th scale servo. Now this thing has the same servo kinda crappy setup as the original Rampage buggy, that 6th scale servo instead of the 5th scale servo. So I had to modify the mount slightly to get the thing to fit. Drill a couple of more holes in the chassis, and we was good to go. Yeah, but other than that, the car is stock electronics except for the servo, stock motor still, stock gearing, and this thing sounds wow with the mod 1.5 gears that's in it. That's the absolute reason why I kept this car. Well, unkept it, but there's a whole nother reason why I say that, because I had it when it came out before, and I paid a lot of money for it, and Redcat wanted it back, and they got it back. But I found it again on eBay a couple of months back, so I bought it again, and now I got it again. And Redcat is not gonna ever get it again, because this thing is solid right now. I also made this roll cage to keep the body from caving in on myself. Yeah, that's pretty prominent on here. I mean, yeah. Without that, these body posts would be long gone. Okay, what else did I did to this before I get to run these things? Let's see what else. Oh yeah, how did I get it this high off the ground? Because right now it has more ground clearance than the X-Maxx. So how did I do that? With this lovely thing. I would probably want to make it out of steel, since this aluminum is a little weak and I don't want to use my expensive 7075 trying to make another shock tower for this thing. So yeah, I mean, it's a cheap truck, and the $10 bars of aluminum of steel is not that much heavier than this thing, and it's a hell of a lot stronger, even though it's kind of hard to drill into. But yeah, I'll do that. And what this does is that it brings out the shocks a good 1.5 inches on each side, because they were right here. and they had this truck just completely bottomed out. So no more of that. And on the rear, same thing. It's a little bent. That's why I wanted to use the steel one. That's why I'll probably up it to the steel one when I get the chance. But yeah. And I done played around with this truck a lot, and I managed to fit a 2028 and a 56 can motor on it in some kind of way. And yeah, those motors roll. But yeah, they'll make this truck go completely insane, just like the X-Maxx. But just like the X-Maxx, I seriously don't think this car will be able to handle that kind of stress, because I didn't wreck my X-Maxx enough to know that those motors do not like all the plastic parts that's on these cars. Now, yeah, this car's metal, so will it handle it? Well, probably not. I mean, it's metal, but it's not the greatest metal on earth, and most of it's just cheap. I'll go on and say it's cheap. So yeah, both of these cars do have the same, pretty much the same performance right now, even with the firmware system. I mean, the firmware system, it's the same performance as the stock X-Maxx system, more or less. Now it has all the bells and whistles of the smart system and whatnot, but who needs all that stuff? I mean, all you're gonna do is just put batteries in and run the damn thing, and jumping and trashing and all other stuff. It doesn't need all that smart stuff. But yeah, that's just me, because I'll do the same thing with that and run the heck out of it. And as you can see, I've been through hell and back with the X-Maxx, and it's a constant survivor of all the crap that I done put it through. So let's get to run these things. Okay, here's R5. Oh yeah. If the stock truck took a tumble like that, it would have been over. So once it's Loctited and raise it up a little bit, it actually makes a pretty good monster truck. Oh yeah, maybe I should get rid of this rock. Yeah, I busted up my Creighton on this stupid rock the other day. And since I actually have a running truck now, and it actually has a bed, maybe it can carry the rock. Let's see, can it carry this big ass rock? Oh boy. It's on though. Let's see, can it get it over here? Nope. Oh, well, I don't have nothing to tie the rock down with either, and I'm not carrying this heavy ass thing. Okay, maybe I can just go slow with it. Oh, come on, just get it over there. Oh, I don't want to do it. You carrying this rock. I'm already losing body clips. I hate body clips. The rock did it, but still I hate body clips. Hate. Got a passion. That's why I wish, beyond anything, that silly X-Maxx's, let's see, there's nothing out here, is it? Just the open field and a rock. Thought I saw a twig around here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna hold it. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, this is really funny. That ain't holding nothing. It might keep it from moving back just slightly. Okay, Oh, wow. Go on, take the rock to his new home. Bottomed out suspension and everything. Stupid rock weighs as much as a damn bowling ball. You missed. Okay, I'll take it the rest of the way. You worked hard enough. Oh boy. Okay. Now that I got the hearse moving out the way, I can get back to running this car. Yeah, but this car and the X-Maxx, pound for pound, this thing weighs about 2 pounds more than the X-Maxx, but they have almost the exact same performance. But this thing sounds sick. And it will roll over, being at high center of gravity. Higher center of gravity. But that's what I wanted it to do. Behave like an X-Maxx. Because I have enough buggies for monster trucks. And the Mod 1.5 gears on this thing just sounds incredible. I mean, when I first got this truck, I was like, oh my God, it's eating itself alive. But no, that's just how the gears sound. Oh yeah, the stock tires that this thing's come with is absolute trash. It's trash. Trash, I can't say it enough. Trash. The stock X-Maxx tires are much better, even though I'll change those in a heartbeat too. Okay, I didn't push this thing enough. It runs pretty much like an X-Maxx. This sounds like a nutball though. Yeah. Redcat R5. Only buy it if you know something about RC. If you can work on your cars, that's a plus. If you know someone that can work on a car, that's a plus. This is one awesome truck. Seriously, if somebody can do the exact same thing that I've done to this car, you pretty much got yourself an X-Maxx killer for 500 bucks. God, I love that sound. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so let's get to the X-Maxx. Okay, X-Maxx time. Yes. Now this car, yeah, I was lying before. I didn't gear it up. It has a 22 tooth pinion, 52 spur. So yeah, it's fast as hell. Completely vertical. Oh my God. Yeah, that thing is a nut. Oh, Mr. Firma System actually loves itself right now. Oh, wait a minute. That was one thing I didn't do. I didn't calibrate the controller. Crap. Let's go on and do that. You can easily unclip the body thanks to it being X-Maxx. Okay, now trying to do this with one hand. There it goes. Easily doing it on the go, fast as heck because of the clipless body. Too bad it flies off all the time. Oh boy, X-Maxx, what am I gonna do with you? And yeah, it has been broken for a while now, but I finally got off my huff and fixed it, and the body is probably not gonna survive this video. Oh, poor X-Maxx. Seriously, what am I gonna do with you? I mean, compared to the Redcat, it doesn't have the power per se, because the firmware system is a little on the, well, non-torquey side, and it has been unlocked with the software, so yeah. But a little heads up, the last 5 times I done ran this truck, I done broken it 5 times. So if it ends up broken at the end of this short video, you know why. Even flat ground, yeah, I'm gonna hammerhead it, tumble it, and break it. That's what the X-Maxx does. I haven't had it for 5 years, and that's 5 years of being broke. But during those 5 years, I mean, actually I can't say that this car doesn't have any original success parts. The shocks are original. Yeah, I didn't have those shocks for 5 years. Oh God. Yeah. X-Maxx, and no, I'm not about to self-right the thing. I mean, these tires don't belong, so no. No. Period. Done. No self-right for me. Or for you, X-Maxx. Well, one thing I never really liked about this somewhat stock truck is the way it sounds. I mean, I like to hear that Mod 1 clatter with the gears. I mean, it sounds so awesome. This, it sounds like an EV car. Oh God. And I know that's because it has soft gears and an aluminum center drive shaft and all that crap, but yeah. It does get up though, even if it doesn't have the torque. because it's only 2 pounds lighter than the Redcat. So, I mean, it's standing up on these wheelies. And yeah, the center diff does have earplugs in it. Unfortunately, the Redcat doesn't have a center diff, so I pretty much have to turn it all the way down and lock it up so it couldn't move anymore at all. Yeah. Good old X-Maxx. Wreck yourself. Wreck it. Now remember, this is flat ground, so if I jump this car, it'll be done. I'll probably break it in half a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, look at that body. That body is looking lovely. Let's go. Yeah, but I didn't have this body for a long time. And it's been getting beat up for a long time. So, yeah. I can't see why people have fun with this truck. I mean, it's a big truck. Very easy to handle if you put the right tires on it. Even the stock tires handle pretty good. But they do balloon a lot. And now, yeah, this does have the upgraded servo in it. Yeah, that original servo is some garbage. Don't even bother with it. Oh, yeah. Okay, how long have I been doing this? Another 8 minutes. Oh, good old X-Maxx. Yeah, but that's why I still have this truck. Even after breaking it for 5 years. I mean, it's a very, very lightweight, large truck. And it has the power to boot for a lightweight. And the one thing that it knows how to do in space is rip bodies apart. It can have all of this stuff on it, but if you don't have a unbreakable body, your X-Maxx is just eating them alive. But the truck will survive. Mainly because it's plastic, and plastic gives a lot. Now, the bulkheads will break, but they will give a lot before they break. So, yeah, that's my X-Maxx and my supposed X-Maxx killer. And the debate goes on. Just will the X-Maxx ever have an actual killer? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. All I know is that Redcat that I got over there, with the little bit of amount of work that I put on it, I run that thing flat out. This truck, it's hard for me to run it flat out because I know the gears in it are soft and the drivetrain is aluminum and it got a whole lot of plastic, and it comes down and you hear the cracking and you know it's gonna break. Yeah, you know I didn't wreck this car enough to not even think that anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. Good old X-Maxx to the end. Probably the only Traxxas that I'll never stop owning. Okay, until the next video.